Alright, welcome back. You are watching the Rhythmix RSL 3. I'm Todd, and today is my second casting day for this tournament. I did cast the first group that was played. I'm not sure if that was group A or B, with Oz actually coming out as first. And today's group features WhiteRa, ThorzaiN and Cats. One player of each race. Each match is a best of 5 played with a predefined map as the first map. A lot of interesting maps in those first maps pool, which is different than the players pool that you can pick when after you lose a game. It's a bit complicated, but if you check the Liquipedia page or the thread on Team Liquid for this tournament, you realize this is actually a real fun format. In this first series of the day, we have WhiteRa against ThorzaiN. The score is 2-2 right now, and ThorzaiN, some very interesting play by him so far. He's mixed it up a lot. He tried make, he won once with it, he lost once with it. WhiteRa adapting as well as he can most of the time, and he went for the 9 pylon standard at his ramp, but he's scouting right after it again, so I think he's thinking about the Nexus first once more in this game. And ThorzaiN is actually going to go for the standard barracks first here. Yeah. Looks very standard here for ThorzaiN so far, but WhiteRa, this is like the 3rd game in a row that he wants to go for Nexus first, and I'm a bit surprised by this. Usually you don't want to do Nexus first too much, just because sometimes you're going to get hard countered, but I guess usually when you go Nexus first, you don't scout just because you want that money and you want to make it much faster, but WhiteRa, he scouts with this, so this is actually like a newer build. And ThorzaiN, he went for the gas again. So is it going to be a factory play again? I wouldn't be surprised. He's been playing a lot with those factories, making Hellions all the time. And ThorzaiN is going to scout kind of late here, I guess, with the SCV that made his barracks. Just trying to see where WhiteRa is. And in this very case, he's going to be able to spot everything since WhiteRa has no units out on the map. And yeah, as I mentioned before, you don't want to be leaving a probe here all the time to spot, so you just make a pylon, and WhiteRa is going to be able to see everything here. You can be sure he's not getting bunker rushed, just because of this pylon giving him vision here. And he doesn't have to leave a probe, yeah, pretty good. WhiteRa actually going for the forge after his gate. He's a bit afraid of a cheese here, just because he saw the refinery early on. I think he's gonna want to make a couple of cannons over the place here. I wonder where we'll make the cannons here. Maybe here? Here would be pretty good, because this almost protects the mineral line, and it protects if Terran attacks from here. But yeah, WhiteRa going for his first zealot here. ThorzaiN going for the reactor factory. We should see a starport following this. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Banshee this time, just because he hasn't done it yet. And WhiteRa is really expecting this Medivac Hellion Marine play. But since there is 2 gases as well, I mean, yeah, Banshee, man. I called it. Let's see. WhiteRa boosting a lot of probes right now. And yeah, as I said, the cannon here, really perfect position. Being able to cover this entire area as well as the mineral line over here. WhiteRa being very cautious, placing pylons everywhere. He wants to see a drop coming in as soon as possible, maybe a Banshee even. And we're going to have a Medivac first being made out of the starport. How many Hellions is he on? Just 1. I think he's going to go for 2 Hellions and about 8 Marines here, 8 Marines. So maybe drop the Marines and go with the Hellions up front. And this could do a lot of damage, even if WhiteRa has the Zenlaga watchtowers. I mean, if this stalker is too far out, and I guess he's gonna be able to come out on time. I mean, come back home. 2 gates were added here in this corner. And WhiteRa is only making probes right now. His warp gate actually might not be done on time for him to warp enough units to defend this. Right now he should be able to realize what's coming his way. The Medivac going a little bit in the wrong direction here. ThorzaiN has to realize that. Those units are idle here. Wow, ThorzaiN, you could have done so much damage if you just ran for it. I guess the warp gate is well on its way and it's going to line up really well with those gateways, but WhiteRa has no tech right now as far as robotics bay goes. And ThorzaiN is going to follow this up with a Banshee, no cloak so far. He has the gas for it, but he might choose to go for siege tanks instead. And I think ThorzaiN wants to do an elevator here. WhiteRa with the only 2 stalkers, 1 zealot, he's going to be able to warp 3 stalkers here. This is the perfect choice. You should always warp more stalkers against this. And WhiteRa not microing too well here, losing 1 stalker immediately, taking a lot of damage on the second one. He's going to have to pull back those units, kill the Hellions first. As soon as he's killed those Hellions, he's basically safe from losing any more units just because those Marines are very slow. Without Steam Pack, he can just move around, buy time, and he has to react faster. He's losing a lot of probes right now. Oh my god. 6 probes down, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think we're going to have the 13th. ThorzaiN actually chooses to go for the Stalker here. 14 probes are down this game. Which is going to bring WhiteRa down to 24 probes to the 28 SCVs of ThorzaiN. A Banshee was made already, I believe. Was it not? Okay, there it is. And WhiteRa's reaction to this is to make another Nexus. ThorzaiN did not choose to go for the cloak. He doesn't have the gas for everything. I guess right now he does, but earlier he didn't have enough, so he chose to go for siege tank and tanks instead. And ThorzaiN is just going to throw down 2 more barracks, and he's going to go for the big push with all the SCVs, I think. Did he even see the 3rd? Yes, he did. I think ThorzaiN right now, he realizes that he's skilled enough probes to just make a big push and most likely end it, just because WhiteRa, he knows that WhiteRa is going to be chrono boosting probes after this first fight. And he's right. It's a really nice read again from ThorzaiN here. And he's not even going to wait for those 2 barracks to finish. He does not want to give enough time to WhiteRa to make enough units as he did in last game. So he's just going to go for it now. And actually, wrong way, Banshee. He's probably going to die. ThorzaiN realized that the Banshee is going to die, and he chooses to go for 2 more probes. Again, very nice decision making here. A lot of people would have tried to escape and die anyway. This Banshee should get out of here. I think he's just going to try to bring the Stalkers out of position. Really nice play here by ThorzaiN. He's going to get a couple more probes, force the Stalkers to come back in. Actually, 3 more Stalkers are being warped here. And ThorzaiN is going to move into the expansion here and start sieging over here. Set up a big contain here. This is going to be extremely hard for WhiteRa to hold. He has to pull a lot of probes to hold this. He has so many probes. He has 10 more probes. He needs to pull those 10 probes and use them to fight. But WhiteRa waited until those tanks were sieged, and he's losing everything right now. He's going to lose way too much. I'm not even sure he can get rid of this force. I think not. Those probes did a pretty good job of tanking, but ultimately they all died. And ThorzaiN with the great push here, unsieging the tanks at the end of the fight to finish the units that are left alive. Nice repair. WhiteRa left with 5 army supply, 23 walkers to the 24 SCVs of ThorzaiN. And the 32 army supply 2-5. This one Immortal is going to shoot one last pinch shot on this tank. And ThorzaiN is going to take the first series of the day. After some really cool play, I have to say.